Good afternoon. Praise the Lord. Yeah, I'm Peter Ndung'U. I do so many things until I don't know where to start. But I feel blessed to be part of this institution and the things that we do here. I'm also in the counseling department. I do mental health. I also do drugs and chemical abuse, strategic management. And to me, this is a very important day when we are calling the youth and all the people who are here today and those who did not come. Because what I do on the face of the earth today was born from a day like this one. I was in the university in England, and an organization called Hope UK that deals with drug abuse and addiction in the city came to our college, and they were talking about drug abuse and addiction. And they said that they train volunteers to be on boards, and then they certify them, and if anybody is interested, they can come on board, and they will sponsor them to go to the University of Derby to do a course in drug addiction and can be certified through the city. And I felt that that is where I belong. I had lost my friends through alcohol, accidents, and I was thinking of how I can be a help to not the society as we are doing today, or the youth of my country. I wanted to be a help to my friends. Although they were dead, I did not want another one to die in that line. So I put up my hand, and I was listed as those who wanted to volunteer to do drug addiction in the city of London. And so for you to be sponsored to go to the University of Derby to do a course, you had to volunteer for a year to show commitment that that is the area you would want to do. And so I volunteered with Hope UK in the streets of London for a year, and finally I was sponsored to do a course at the University of Derby. And I became a certified drug educator. And the rest is history. And so I could have brought a magazine which was published by the city, and they called me somebody with a big desire to save his generation. And I was interviewed by a newspaper, and I said, one of the things I want to do is to go back to Kenya, introduce those programs, and see how it can be of help. And for sure, when I went back to Kenya, I started an NGO. It's called Kenya Drug Free Society Network. And because I had seen one thing, that the church was not involved in whatever drug abuse was. So it was the work of the government. And so I became a very unique person, a pastor, a bishop who is talking about drugs. I had a full packet of all the drugs on the streets, samples. And at one time, the DC called me and asked me, how did you get this? I told him, it's not real drug. They are just samples certified by the England government for teaching purposes. And I was carrying them. And I became very popular. And by that introduced me to NACADA. And I sat with the then director of NACADA. And she told me to explain the vision I have and how I got it. And I was telling my friends here, we went out for a cup of tea, and I was given a job by the university at the PCA University at Limuru. And one gentleman who was the director of NCCK, I was given 50,000 those days. I think it was 2002. And that guy told me, don't waste your time. They will tie you here in class, and you have got the potential to do better things than what you can do in college. So 50,000, don't take 50,000. Follow me, and without a job, you can make more than this. And for sure, I was telling my friends here, every talk that I did, I earned 12,000 a day. So I needed only 5 days to make more than what the university was offering me. So that's why I'm saying this day to me is very important, because if somebody was here and they thought of taking an opportunity like what Timothy is saying, of getting to the scholarship program, you never know what you can become later in life. I can testify that I had been an impact to my generation, and not only this generation, I'm going to the next one because God is keeping me for many years. I can't just go anywhere. With what I have, I'm not emptied yet. So I'll be around for a long time, and I'll be an impact. So I thank God for what we are doing here. I tell many people, because I leave behind so many things that I'm supposed to do to come here, I say it's not about the money. I want to do things that when I will be gone, they will be remembered. So I thank God that I'm here and what I'm doing. And this day is a great day. Even if you are reasoning and you missed it, no, this is a great day. I was made from an idea like this one. I heard about a scholarship program, frontiering, and then to be supported to do a course at the University of Derby. It was not easy to go to the University of Derby. It's a popular university, but through that program, I was able to go there. And I got certified as a drug educator. So I thank the people who came up with this idea, and when I heard about it, I said, I'm on board, and I'll still remain on board. We follow. Because I believe, and they say that the world belongs to the young people. This world is not ours. The world belongs to the youth. My job and the job of these professors, because this world does not belong to us, is to equip them for takeover. That is what we are trying to do. And you follow until you not pass the torch to the air. You pass the torch to somebody. And you do an aggressive job to make sure that there is somebody prepared and ready for takeover. So let's not lose heart. Let's be resilient on doing what we are doing to make sure there is somebody who you pass the baton to when that kind of time comes. God bless you. Thank you.
Pacific Wave TV Nenyuge na neta Shiaraya Pacific Moshewa ikeno
Pacific Wave
Togoragia Ayage makaro merera Pacific Waves TV Woko ne Pacific Waves TV